Big ass, how I get that
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this daggone break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right. Y'all see the title? Y'all see okay, there's no thumbnail, but we'll have one after this live stream. I was just trying to hurry up and get on here. Happy belated 4th of July to you all. Hope everybody is feeling good and doing great. I took a couple of days from the YouTube streets, y'all, and I'm back. All right. And quite a bit has happened in these last couple of days. Y'all see the title. Y'all know what we're gonna talk about. We got Peyton in the break room, and we have Olivia in the break room. We might squeeze in a couple more people, just depends on our time. Happy Sunday to everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Sue's Ahada and Mama Twinses and EB is in here. T is in here. Duchess, JB, Tea Time's in here. Black Beauty, So Tamree. The Wheel to Win is in the building. Welcome everybody. I hope everybody's feeling good and doing great. Hope you guys enjoyed your 4th of July weekend. Hey Pearl. Hey, is it Muka? Hey Muka. Hey, good vibes. How are you guys? I hope everybody's good. Hope everybody's doing great. So let's get into it, y'all. Now, I do apologize. We're gonna actually take a look at another content creator, Just Me CMB. Her video to kind of talk about what y'all know. We talked about 2 weeks ago. We found out that Peyton was suing the woman that was in the entanglement situation where her and Teacher Bay over there. And we know she was suing the lady for $1 million. Okay. So they went to court. Was it July 2nd? It was the first part of July. They went to court, and court was literally one day. And what ended up happening is Peyton obviously had a judgment against the lady for $1 million due to some damages she felt like she had suffered due to Peyton and this lady. I'm just going to call her Teacher Lady because I don't know the lady's name. Due to the situation that Peyton and the Teacher Lady were dealing with the same man that Peyton calls Big, but we like to call him Teacher Bay over here. And so y'all know last year we talked about that situation when Peyton brought it to the internet that she found out that the guy that she was dating had been dating for 7 months or so at that time. Found out that there is another woman that he was messing with as well too. And so what we end up finding out the other day, he said, "Good morning, break room TMR. Our fourth got rained out here in Oklahoma." Oh no, okay. I'm sorry to hear that, sis. Hey Nikki. So what we did find out is that and I was kind of shocked. So remember me telling you guys when we found out, when Peyton came to us to tell us that the guy that she's was dating, or is, I don't know what their situation is now, but she had a baby with him. She was pregnant with a set of twins. Unfortunately, she lost one twin, but the other twin survived. I believe that the surviving twin name is Legend, I believe it is. Hey Christina. And what we found out was when Peyton was made aware that the guy she was dating was in a relationship with another woman. In the beginning, you guys, I assumed, again, this was my assumption, that the court judgment was made on July 2nd. They've been in court since November. Okay. The judgment was made on July 2nd. Okay. So what I thought is that this was a woman that Teacher Bay had been messing with before Peyton, right? I assumed this was a ongoing relationship, but what end up finding out is apparently the woman, teacher lady, had been knowing Teacher Bay, Peyton's baby daddy. She had been knowing him for some time now because they're both teachers, but they didn't get into a romantic involvement with each other. They were in a romantic situation for about 2 months. And apparently she was trying to help him get some type of teacher gig where she was at. And it went from her trying to help him get a job to they helped each other in the bed. Okay. And so I guess when Peyton decided to show Teacher Bay, I think when they took that trip to Chicago and she showed the man, apparently the woman, I don't know if she was already watching Peyton. What we do know is her mother, teacher lady's mother, is a PayPal. So I don't know if teacher lady's mother was like, yeah, the guy that you're sleeping with, he's over there on Peyton Maree Charles's channel. I don't know if that's what happened or if this lady was watching Peyton already and seeing Teacher Bay on her channel, on Peyton's channel. But she was reaching out to Peyton numerous times. I think she reached out to her 20 plus times to let her know, hey, we're sleeping with the same man. Okay. It was Peyton's birthday trip. Okay. We're sleeping with the same man. So what ended up happening, the judgment in court, is the teacher lady, she countersued as well too. And the judge that presided over this case, basically they both won their suits, but they were both ordered $1 a piece. Okay. And I'm gonna just say this. What we found out is Peyton apparently was dating the man longer than this woman, right? And I'm not saying that's an excuse, but Peyton apparently was romantically involved with this man longer than this lady, okay? And even the judge said, you was with this man for 2 months. You were sleeping with this man for 2 months, like all of this about 2 months. Obviously, what we figured out, you guys, is that even if it was 2 months, this woman, teacher lady, was sprung on this man. Okay. And my thoughts, here's my thing. Y'all hear me out when I say this. You're sleeping with this man. And how you find out that he's sleeping with another woman while sleeping with you is via social media. Okay. And so you reach out to the woman that he's sleeping with to say, hey, we're sleeping with the same man. Okay. And now what? Now, my thing was, teacher lady, was she reaching out to Peyton because she wanted Peyton to leave him alone? Or were you making her aware of this because you was getting ready to leave him alone? So you wanted her to leave him alone? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I didn't understand, like, you reaching out to Peyton and say, hey, we're sleeping with the same man. Were you going to be done dealing with him because you wanted me to be done? Like, I didn't understand that part. What we're figuring is Peyton was either pregnant when she made that announcement about he was cheating on her, or she got pregnant soon after. I don't know the timeline about the whole pregnancy thing. You said, why don't the women take the man to court? He's the one that was wrong, not them. Well, I said that, and apparently Peyton has said if there was a way that she could take him to court, she would. But apparently what she was suing the woman for is for harassment. I guess Peyton is alleging or saying in the court documents, like, this woman's constant harassment played into her losing her unborn child. So my thing is this. Even once Peyton made contact with this woman, we know that Peyton and the woman together conspired to basically confront the man, Teacher Bay, at the bowling alley. I don't understand what the whole result of that was supposed to be. I guess, from my understanding, the teacher lady had confronted him, and it's apparent that I'm just going to assume, because I'm not in that man's head. I'm not going to say he was feeling Peyton more than the woman, because if you were feeling Peyton, if the teacher Bay was feeling for Peyton more than teacher lady, then why would you get into an entanglement with teacher lady? Like, it's in my mind, did you sleep with the woman to get the job? Because again, teacher lady was supposed to be helping him get some type of teacher gig, where she was at. So did you sleep with her to entice the opportunity of getting this job? Because in my mind, does your resume not speak loud enough without having to sleep with a woman to get a position? Because you were already sleeping with Peyton. And then in the middle of sleeping with Peyton, this woman comes about. You start sleeping with her. You were already familiar with this woman. And you go from being familiar with her to now you're sleeping with her. You say he just did it to be a dog. And I don't know. In my mind, I'm just like, well, why didn't it's apparent, in my opinion, the reason why Peyton didn't totally dissolve that relationship is because she was, quote unquote, pregnant. Now, there's some conversations about Peyton's address being leaked. And it was said that she had sent Teacher Bay to her house to check on her house. And he discovered, by going to her house to check on it, that her back door was open. Because apparently Peyton has been saying, like, people were coming to her once her address was leaked, people were coming to her house and things of that nature. Now, when I heard that, I'm like, wait, hold on. You said your back door was ajar. Now, y'all know Peyton just built a house. I think that was that last year or 2024? I think she's been in that house. She's been in it over a year. Maybe it's been about 2 years now. And y'all know recently she just built a swimming pool in her backyard. So you said you sent the man over there to check on your home, and that's when he discovered your back door was open. So in my mind, because if you guys know, Peyton was in the hospital for the last part of her pregnancy because she was a high-risk pregnancy. So she was on bed rest for, like, I don't know, I think 2 to 3 months of the last part of her pregnancy. In my mind, when I heard that, I said, well, wait, hold on. Do you not have security cameras or systems at your home? Like, Peyton house it's an expensive home. How would you not know that your back door was ajar? I mean, nowadays, everything is on your cell phone. How would you not know, meaning Peyton, how would you not know until Teacher Bay went over there to your house that your back door was ajar? How would you not know that? You don't have any type of security system that alerts you that there's some type of danger at your home? Like, I didn't understand that part. Like, why did it take for Teacher Bay to go over there to tell you your back door was ajar? Wouldn't your security system alert you of that before he even went over there? I mean, at the end of the day, I've always felt like when Peyton came to this internet to expose the cheating allegations before she could be exposed about it, I always felt like that was the wrong thing to do. And when it comes to these reaction channels that have been talking about this, and y'all know the one that sticks out the most is that Boo Bougie lady. For some reason, she will not let this Peyton situation go. I have no reason why. I literally don't understand why the Boo Bougie lady will not let this Peyton situation go. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm not her. So I guess I'm not going to ever figure that out because I don't have her mindset. You think she's trying to make her story be more realistic? I mean, I mean, if you think about it, like all this drama is all over man. Prior to Peyton coming out here last year telling us that man was cheating on her, it wasn't, in my opinion. Now, again, let me say this: I don't watch Peyton religiously. I haven't. Well, let me say this: I have not watched her religiously throughout the years. So maybe I've missed some things, but I didn't think she had a lot of drama going on her channel. Then all of a sudden this man situation and just everything just exploded, and it's just been drama after drama. And it's also more so like the whole with the reaction community reacting to her news last year of her telling us that he cheated, and then her coming out telling us that she's pregnant. I don't understand why Peyton won't allow people to have a reaction to her public life, her life that she makes public. And why does the reaction have to be 100% favorable to her? Like, why people can't just have an opinion, even if it doesn't make it. Why I can't feel that way? Love Shelley says, I really like Peyton, but all these lawsuits and drama are making me look at her differently. You said, I just don't see myself making all this money, building a beautiful home, traveling the world, living my best life, than dealing with no good ass ninjas. Like, girl. I mean, since tea time, to be quite honest with you, a no good ninja comes in all shapes and sizes. No good men come with money. No good men come without money. You know what I'm saying? They really come in all different shapes and sizes if you really want to know the truth. Don't think she handles criticism well. Yeah, I think so too. I personally don't like that she targets reaction channels. Yeah, I don't either. I don't understand that. I don't understand why reaction channels are even on her radar. Even the tabloids. Y'all remember back in the day, the tabloids, and but even then, celebrities didn't really, they weren't laser focused on tabloids, you know, and they weren't shouting tabloids out. Like, it's the tabloids' job to report on your public image, that become your private life that becomes public because you're a public entity. That's the same with the reaction channels. When Peyton opened the door for us to know what was going on with her privately, you opened the door for criticism, be it favorable or not. You just opened the door for that. She's been off ever since the prior man cheated and showed her his poop in the toilet. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was the guy before Teacher Bay. Yeah, I remember that. I remember her talking about that. I definitely remember her talking about. She got a whole baby to tend to. She not too consumed with people, what people think. Yeah, that's my thought. Like, you got a whole. Not only did she got a whole baby to tend to, I mean, her oldest daughter, that's something that's going on too. I'm sure that she needs direction in life, I just don't understand the whole lawsuit thing. I do understand, it sounds like that the lady took it took it as far as she felt like she needed to take it. I don't understand why, to be quite honest with you, I understand in a sense Peyton kind of hanging around once, especially once she found out she was pregnant. The teacher lady, like, sis, you didn't have any ties with him but sexually. Like, you didn't get pregnant. Yeah, you were made aware of him prior to y'all sleeping together, but it was 2 months of rolling in the hay, and literally that was it. I wouldn't be all in the courts and stuff about a man I slept with for 2 months. What? I'm just saying. I wouldn't be down at the courthouse about a man I done slept with for 2 damn months. TMR, she went to 20 years without having a child. Ain't no way in hell I would have went down like this. What a liar and a cheater. Yeah, I mean, the guy that she has the baby with, I mean, apparently, y'all, he's definitely a piss poor ass excuse for a man, because the fact that you were playing both these women and got these women all down at the courthouse, even when the whole bowling alley incident, again, I don't understand why these two ladies, Peyton and teacher lady, thought it was a good idea to confront that man at the bowling alley. I didn't understand that, because obviously from what Peyton told us, again, we're not making this up. Peyton told us his response to that lady showing up was explosive. Like, that man broke the woman's phone. Peyton did get the woman's phone fixed. And I think a lot of the reason why Peyton got that phone fixed is, I don't know why I feel this way, but it was like she was trying to kind of take the heat off of him a little bit about getting that lady's phone fixed. Because me personally, I don't understand why Peyton felt like she needed to get that woman's phone fixed when the woman agreed to meet him at the bowl. Like, you agreed to meet Peyton at the bowling alley to confront him. So if your phone got broke in the process, you know what I'm saying? Like, why did Peyton feel like she needed to pay that woman for that? I don't know if it's some of Peyton trying to throw her money around, because I do feel like a lot of it be like Peyton trying to throw her money around. I don't know if Teacher Bay's response to that woman, teacher lady showing up at that bowling alley, how erratic he was. Again, this is what Peyton told us. I didn't make this up. How erratic he was to the woman showing up, and it was him threatening the woman. That's what I'm saying. A man threatening you that you've been intimate with, showing out on you in a public place. There would be nothing I need to speak to Peyton about after that. Like, I wouldn't have been continuously reaching out to her, taunting her. This man clearly showed you, meaning teacher lady, what he felt about you, threatening you, getting ready to jump on you. Like, it was a lot. I'm just thinking to myself, why do women not feel like they deserve better? And when I say that, I'm not just talking about teacher lady. I'm talking about Peyton too. Like, sis, why you feel like you don't deserve better than that? He owes that woman money. That's what I'm saying. Why you didn't sue that man for breaking your phone? Because just because you went up to that bowling alley to confront him doesn't mean he had the right to break your phone. Why didn't you sue that man for breaking your phone? So real quick, you guys, I want us to take a look at Just Me CMB's video. Because she has a video of Peyton. I guess Peyton did a video. I don't be catching this. I guess Peyton's doing this on Instagram or something, because I don't be catching it. I thought I followed Peyton on Instagram, but maybe I don't. But let me now understand, you guys. Just Me CMB, this is her reaction. So she'll be talking through this. So we're going to listen to some of her commentary. So I hope you guys don't mind that. Now, this was a post. Apparently, Peyton posted. It says, "Stop wasting your time hating on me and wishing for failure. They've been praying on that for 15 years. LOL. This is bigger than me. I keep telling y'all that I'm doing something right, moving right, because I'm blessed. Wishing failure upon me is blasphemy. That's why it never works." And then it was captioned, "Bet $1 can't guess what's about to happen next." So I think, from my understanding, Peyton is supposed to be appealing this decision about the judgment of $1 on both the plaintiff and the defendant side, the Peyton side and the teacher lady side. So let's listen to this commentary a little bit.
So while this big bird brain bald headed broke bum worried about me and so obsessed with me and if I won my case or not, ma'am, worry about whether you're going to jail. Talking about I'm going to hell where you're going to jail and you're going to be there before I get there because I got 40 more years before God decides up or down. You 1 foot in the door already. And for the people in the back that wants to know if I won or lost, I won $1. And so did she. She made the case about a man. So the judge felt like it was and gave us both $1. She got on the stand talking about how she thought she was going to build a life with my baby daddy and they was going to be in a relationship and she was trying to help him get on in her school. And she devastated after only dealing with him and having sex with him for 2 months. Even the judge said, how you devastated after 2 months?
Now I'm going to say this.
So that's my question. How are you devastated? I was just curious about that. Like, I understand liking a man and feeling a man, but since 2 months, I mean, had you even met his mama? You know, who guaranteed her 40 more years on Earth? LL, very weird. Yeah, that was weird when she said that. I mean, you would hope that you have 40 plus more years, but at the end of the day, nobody knows their expiration date. I mean, when you're born into this world, obviously you have a begin date and end date, but we know what the begin date is because that's your birthday, but we don't know what your end date is.
I don't know. Maybe they had some kind of long, drawn out something in the back. It does seem that you can be infatuated in 2 months. Yes, ma'am. That's what she said. She won $1. Both of them won $1. That she was adjudicated to be right in her claim, and that the other young lady was adjudicated to be right in the counterclaim. Now I'm gonna say this: it doesn't seem, from what we see, that Peyton is hurting for $1. I don't know her, but that's just not what I get when I look at her case, right? So with that being the case, I don't think this was about money. I think it was about what she filed it about, and that was seeking damages because she felt that the stress that she got. This is what I saw in the case. I have looked at the case.
So let me say this, you guys. I would rather for these two ladies to fight it out in court than to fight it out on the streets. We see far too many times women fighting over men and being unalived in the process. I just seen a case that happened in Alabama a few months ago. A woman of 5 kids. She had 5 kids. The other woman who unalived the mother of 5 was pregnant by the baby daddy. The woman who had 5 kids, there was another woman that was pregnant by the man that she had 5 kids with. And she ended up unaliving the mother of 5 at a club in Alabama. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to beef about a man, I'd rather for y'all to beef in the courthouse than to beef on the streets. You know, but the whole thing is, why are we beefing on a man, in my opinion, that didn't consider either Peyton's feelings or the teacher lady's feelings? Because once again, and it really gives me Peyton, for me, it gives bird brain behavior, because why? Again, I understand you like this man, you love this man, whatever the situation is, right? Because I'm not in that relationship. I don't really know the whole context of it all. But just like that woman, I mean, Peyton, it's not like Peyton been with the man for 10 years. She was with the man less than a year. So 2 months, I mean, yeah, 2 months is 2 months. But, you know, if you guys, I mean, we know people who get married in less time than that and live a happy life, you know. But what's obvious is when you meet people, when you hear about people who say, I met my husband and after 30 days he proposed, or after 3 months he proposed. typically that man that proposed to that woman is not proposing to another woman, right? So my thing is, Peyton or this woman literally didn't establish enough time to be fighting in court about no man. Because think about it. Who he fighting with? He ain't fighting with nobody. He watching them go back and forth to court. The meetup was very pointless. And I personally feel like the meetup had a lot to do with Peyton wanting to see how this man really felt about her. I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel like the meetup, and again, I'm going based off the information Peyton gave us. Okay. Are they still together? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know if they're still together. But I really feel like the meetup had a lot to do with Peyton, her ego getting stroked a little bit, and she wanted to see how this man really felt about her. I think I don't think Peyton, I don't think she thought his reaction was going to be what it was, but I think she wanted to see if this man was going to, show up for her. I don't know why I feel that way, but that's just how I feel.
Case at the documents, at all the things, and it does seem as though she felt, that a lot has been said, but the things that have been said had to do with her being extremely stressed. This is what she presented, and that she felt that she was like she was because of what the lady said and did. Now, is that the case? I don't know. Now, what we are going to do at another time is we're going to go through and we are going to look at everything. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to try to look on the research side because over here on this side, I'm not getting any information. I have not had any.
So let me give you, in the beginning of Peyton's conversation, when she called the person bird brain or big bird, she was talking about the reactor Boo Bougie, because I guess when the judgment came out, Boo Bougie did a video basically mocking Peyton that she only won $1. Well, Peyton won $1 and teacher lady won $1 too. And, I'm not really understanding on the Boo Bougie side why she is even entangled in this situation, because this situation has nothing to do. The lawsuit between Peyton and teacher lady has nothing to do with Boo Bougie, just like it don't have nothing to do with me. I'm just talking about it because it's public, right? It has nothing to do with the reaction in the lady Boo Bougie, as personally. Now, apparently, on the stand, the teacher lady mentioned Boo Bougie. Apparently, she mentioned Boo Bougie. Apparently, a couple of reaction channels out here were at Peyton's court date on the 2nd. Again, that I didn't understand that either. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just some things I don't be understanding. Maybe I ain't showing up to nobody's court date but my own. I'm just saying. Now, if it's like some of these big time court dates, like the Diddy trial, a lot of people from YouTube, a lot of commentary channels from YouTube went to Diddy's trial and the Tory Lane. Now that's something different because, baby, that's prime time right there. But showing up to Peyton's love triangle court date, baby, I would never. It's a shame that Peyton and teacher lady even had to show up. It's like y'all fighting over this man. That's literally, I don't care what nobody say. The common denominator of the situation is the man. Y'all can talk about principle all you want to. There would be no principle had this man had not been sleeping with you and her. It was Zoom. Oh, okay. There would be no premise if it wasn't for this man. There would be no reason for Peyton to sue this woman, the woman to countersue Peyton, if it wasn't for the man who was sleeping with both of them at the same damn time. Period. Peyton said it's about the principal, but the principal is the man. Because if it wasn't for said man, there would be no need for you to be entangled with this woman. That's the part you can use all the fancy terms you want to. At the end of the day, you're fighting over a man. That's what it all boils down to. You're fighting over a man. Because if it wasn't for said man, there would be no reason for you and her to be in court. Now, I don't know if once they met up at the bowling alley, if teacher lady still reached out to Peyton after that. I believe she did. Now, that part I'm confused about, because once that man reacted to teacher lady the way she did at that bowling alley, I wouldn't be contacting Peyton or that nigga about nothing. You hear me? Baby, that would have been done. Move on to the next man. These two ladies are in big ass Dallas, Fort Worth. Big metropolitan city. You mean to tell me it ain't another man in Dallas that y'all could have been entangled with? Well, let me say this, not entangled with, but another man that you all two could have, been with. In big ass Dallas, they act like he's literally the only man left in Dallas. Now, I understand Peyton ended up having a baby with the man, but teacher lady, not trying to minimize her feelings for this man, but sis, you didn't have a child or a chicken with the man. Peyton, at least Peyton got the baby with the man. She's embedded with this man for the rest of her life. Sis, all you got is a $1 judgment, meaning teacher lady. And remember I said to you guys, teacher lady, ma'am, you have a career that you need to be worried about. Aren't you a teacher? You have a career to be worried about. Peyton does social media. Drama fits this situation because this brings more views to Peyton's channel. Drama does nothing for teacher lady in her career. Imagine the kids at school, instead of you trying to teach your class with whatever type of curriculum she teaches, you're trying to teach your children, the children in your classroom, about whatever curriculum, but they too busy asking you about your business sprawled all over social media. Again, you're a teacher. So the distraction of your personal life being splattered all over social media could definitely affect your work. Could definitely affect your position at that job. Yes, you are allowed to have a personal life outside of your business life, but your personal life cannot affect your business life. Drama could damage her career. So again, but the drama is not going to affect teacher Bay's career because he's moving on. These ladies are stuck in time in court cases. And apparently Peyton is going to appeal it. It's like, for what? Do I feel like if teacher lady was harassing Peyton, should she have been harassing Peyton? No, she should not have. She should not have been harassing because this man chose to stay with Peyton and didn't want you. Like, sometimes, baby, you got to learn how to take your L's. Because let's be honest, who's sad about this man choosing Peyton? Since he actually did you a favor, because now he's Peyton's problem. He's no longer your problem.
Problems pulling this case up. So with that, I may be in the wrong system. So we're just going to try to make it do what it do and look on this other side. I at least wanted to present the initial petition to you guys today, and then we move forward talking about
yes, apparently she did. Apparently Peyton showed proof. Y'all have to understand, I don't have court document paperwork. I'm just going off information that, because I've had a conversation with Just Me CMB, and so she gave me some insight. And because I go back all the way to when Peyton came out last year and telling us she found out the man was cheating on her. That's where I'm coming from. I'm coming from that space. As far as getting the court documents and digging all in, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I haven't been that interested in doing that. No disrespect to anyone that has. Like, if that's what you want to do, that's what you can do. But I just haven't. You said Peyton Maree Charles purchased the phone because she set the girl up. Texas T said PMC purchased the phone because she set the girl up. Now, I don't need to get the documents. I'm good. I mean, it sounds like you have already gotten the documents, and that's great. But I mean, I personally, Texas T, I agree. I never understood why Peyton thought it was a good idea to buy the woman a replacement phone. I don't understand why she did that. I don't know why Peyton felt like she needed to. Because my thing is, why did you feel sorry? I don't know. Let me just say this. If I was teacher lady, I would have never showed up to that bowling alley. All I needed to know is that the man I'm currently sleeping with is sleeping with another woman. Apparently, you're at the bowling alley with the other woman. You're not at the bowling alley with me. So why am I showing up to this bowling alley? To what? To further insult myself? Like, the man has, apparently he's already chosen. He's at the bowling alley with Peyton. He's not at the bowling alley with you. So why would I show up there? He's already told me what he's about. Once I found out you were sleeping with me and another woman at the same time. And from my understanding, there's another woman allegedly that's involved in this situation too. I think she's in another state. I think she's in Chicago, from my understanding. Baby, it's a whole lot going on. Like, the man that Peyton had a baby with, based off my opinion only, obviously ain't ish, because he had a lot of mess going on between these two women.
The case at another time, which I don't have anything saved over here either. Let's see. This case is a other injury or damage case. Okay.
So hold on. You said Texas T said teacher lady is 10 years younger than Peyton. You said Peyton is 43. So you're saying the teacher lady is 33. So what do you mean by that? What does age have to do with it? Texas T, can you explain what do you mean by making that a point that the woman's 10 years young? I don't understand that. What are you saying, that Peyton should know better? Well, me personally, it really doesn't matter what age you are. If you're over the age of 21, everybody should know. I mean, you don't have to be a certain age to know that a man is playing you for a fool. So, I mean, are you saying that teacher lady, because she's younger, 10 years younger, are you saying that she's more impressionable because she's younger? Is that what you're saying? Again, you were only sleeping with the man for 2 months. You really didn't establish much, but other than, I don't know, a good lay. Maybe, I mean, apparently he's a good lay. You down at the courthouse. Life experience, PMC should know better. But with Texas T, you can't necessarily say that, because how do you know how much experience teacher lady has had? There are some people that are in their 40s and have never dealt with a person that cheats. So you can't necessarily say because Peyton is 10 years older, she should know better. I mean, you don't have to be a certain age to know if a man is playing you for a fool. More than likely, the way you start with a man is the way you're going to end with him. You don't have to be a certain age to know that. Here's the thing. I don't understand why everybody is making Peyton the villain. And the reason why I say that is not because I'm on Peyton's side. I'm not on anybody's side. I don't understand why the man isn't the villain. Because if it wasn't for him cheating, Peyton's integrity wouldn't even be questioned right now. Think about what I'm saying, y'all. If it wasn't for this man cheating and Peyton wanting to beat the story and going public, we wouldn't even know what type of woman Peyton is or what type of woman teacher lady is if it wasn't for this man who cheated on both of them. I agree. You don't have to be a certain age to be fooled or to be a fool. Exactly. The gag is he's single. He can technically do what he wants. Agreed. Yeah, because he said I do to anybody. He wasn't engaged. He said I do. Yeah, you're right. I understand she filed the lawsuit. But me personally, I feel like a lot of the reason why Peyton filed that lawsuit is because her trying to throw her money around. I just really feel like it goes back to a lot with ego. I'm not saying that the teacher lady didn't harass Peyton. She probably did, y'all. Think about it. Texas T, think about what I'm getting ready to say to you. Prior to Peyton coming to the internet to let us know that she found out Big was cheating on her, teacher lady had reached out to Peyton via social media in the upwards of about 20 different times. Why would it take 20 different times? And then once she still couldn't get Peyton's attention because apparently Peyton was ignoring these messages or didn't see them. I don't know what it was. Teacher lady then had her mother reach out to Peyton. Baby, you didn't went and involved your mama about a man that obviously wasn't respecting you. Because once teacher lady seen that D, because that's his name, D, I don't know his real full name, D was on Peyton's channel all cuddled up with her, baby, that would have been all the affirmation I needed. I didn't need no excuse. I didn't need an explanation. You're not only with another woman, you're splattered. It's like it would be the same if Peyton and Teacher Bay had a picture plastered on a billboard in the Dallas-Fort Worth area somewhere. It's once I seen a man that I'm laying in the bed or have laid in the bed with is on another woman's channel all out of town, what am I reaching out to Peyton for? To let you know I'm sleeping with this man? Okay, so once I let you know that, then what? Now what we getting ready to do? Again, I'm not saying that Peyton was right. I'm not saying the lady. All I'm saying is this man is the reason why they were in court. If it wasn't for this man who was sleeping with both of them, Peyton can slice it and dice it and smooth it over all she wants to. At the end of the day, your man was sleeping with another woman while sleeping with you. And apparently this woman didn't want to let go, just like you didn't. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain, baby, you can't hold on to something that ain't trying to hold on to you. And once teacher lady and Peyton conspired together, now I agree with you, Texas T. I feel like Peyton being a little older than her may have influenced teacher lady's decision to meet up at the bowling alley. But once teacher lady met up at the bowling alley with Peyton and teacher Big, and Big's reaction to her was horrific, there wouldn't have been another conversation I would have had with Peyton or him ever again. That right there would have showed me everything I needed to see and hear. apparently or allegedly, the man threatened to unalive that woman. It was said that Peyton said that somehow he got into her phone, got into Peyton's phone, and seen the text messages between Peyton and teacher lady. And I guess he responded to the woman and told her, if you show up to this bowling alley, I'm going to unalive you. Now, I don't know how this man was able to get into Peyton's phone. I don't think Peyton was that comfortable with that man to allow him the passcode. Peyton has an iPhone. The only way that he could get into Peyton's phone is either he put in the passcode or his face is the same face as Peyton. So Peyton saying he got into her phone. How did he get into your phone? Again, this is my assumption. I feel like maybe Peyton showed him the messages. Because how would he get into your phone? You have an iPhone. You and him don't have the same face. You gave him your passcode. Why would Peyton give him the passcode to her phone, but she didn't have the passcode to his phone? Because had Peyton had the passcode to his phone, she would have already seen that he was messing around. Think about it, y'all. How would he get into Peyton's phone? I understand you can use codes. Did you hear what I just said, Melissa? In order to use the code, she would have to give him the code. So if we giving out codes, that means she has the code to his phone. So when she caught that ninja sleep one night, she could have went into his phone and seen that he was texting teacher lady.
So she is seeking damages because she feels that this young lady negatively affected or caused damages to her and possibly her unborn child while she was carrying. That is what this case was about. That is what she presented. That is what she felt, and that is what she is.
Okay, so what Just Me CMB is saying is Peyton feels like the harassment from teacher lady affected her pregnancy and apparently is the reason why she was not able to carry that baby to full term. And all I'm going to say is there could be some validity in that, right? But I'm going to go back to what I said originally. If it wasn't for this man that you trusted, because I'm just going to assume Peyton trusts this man. You had him all on your channel. Y'all flying all over the country. So again, I'm just going to assume you trusted. You had him all up in your house. So again, I'm just going to assume you trusted him. If the man that you trusted respected the fact that you trusted him and would have refrained from engaging in another sexual relationship with another woman outside of you, there would be no need for her to harass you. None. You wasn't getting harassed prior to that situation. So again, this man is the whole reason why this court thing is going on. Okay? She did the lawsuit before she gave birth. Well, I guess she's saying the stress that she was under from the woman is the reason, Nikki. I guess she's saying the stress from the woman's harassment. Apparently, is what she's saying.
That is what she is seeking damages for. In this state, or should I say in this country, you have the right to seek damages for anything. Okay? For anything. And so that's what she did. The original petition was filed on 8/11, which is my mom's birthday, 2025. 8/11. So, and then they had their initial, hold on, I just saw it. Shortly after that, they had a cause hearing. So initially, the case was put out there, and they felt comfortable enough that there was enough information submitted on the initial petition that um, she was able to have her case heard by the court, right? They definitely have the right to hear or not hear the case. Um,
So I'm gonna say this, you guys. I'm not s- I'm not going to minimize teacher lady's feelings. I understand the judge says, "Ma'am, all of this about a man you was sleeping with for 2 months. Sis, maybe she was sprung. I don't know, right? I'm not going to minimize this lady's feelings because they are hers. I don't know this woman. I'm not in her head. I'm not in her heart. So I don't know. But what I will say is you can never love somebody or feel for someone more than they feel for you. It has to be equal. So her not wanting to let go, her reaching out to Peyton one time, one time was one time too many. Because why are you reaching out to Peyton to say, hey, your man is a cheater. He's sleeping with me too. When you need to be talking to the man who you're laying in the bed with. You're not laying in the bed with Peyton. And even if you did get Peyton's attention and say, hey, the guy you got on your videos, I'm sleeping with him too. Okay. Now what? So what you want me to do, sis? Do you want me to break it off with him so you can continue sleeping with him? Or in Peyton's situation, okay, well, girl, I've been sleeping with him 5 months before you, so you need to break it. Do you see how petty this all sounds? And I'm gonna go back to my original statement. All of this was because of this one man. That more than likely, if he thought enough to sleep with Peyton and the teacher lady, y'all don't think he was messing with somebody else who who didn't want to be known or be put into this situation? You want me to open up a panel? All right, I got time. I'll open up a panel. Hold on. All right. I'll give you guys, because I need to get on to the next segment of my live. I'll give you guys, I put the link in the chat. I'll give you guys a few, we can talk about this additional 15, 20 more minutes. If you guys want to come on, just hit the link.
that's that on that. Anyway, let's go back to the video.
And she went with it. That's the gag. Completely ignoring that this girl called and left me a voicemail threatening me while I was pregnant. Completely ignoring that she posted a public audio to her Instagram threatening to beat me the fuck up while I was pregnant. Completely ignoring that this girl admitted on the record under oath that the reason she filed a restraining order against my child's father wasn't because she was in immediate danger, but because she was mad at him for sending me a screenshot. Completely ignoring that the same day at midnight, November 17th, when she filed that I practiced witchcraft.
Now, honey, when I heard that, I said, now what the fuck?
Wait, what? Wait, oh, wait, what she say? Oh my God, what is going on? Sound like that man over there practicing witchcraft because he had both of y'all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. um, not to witchcraft. That is funny to me.
Witchcraft. Hey, you be over there on that shit? We doing witchcraft, girl. Don't you? You know, I hear that and I immediately go into my thinking phase because it's like witchcraft. Where the fuck is that come from? Like, it is crazy the things that can be brought about when you are in the middle of a tussle for whatever reason. I don't even care why they tussling, but not witchcraft. I think that's a lot going on. Now, what I don't understand is how her talking about the baby daddy ended up being a defense. Also, people were stating, oh, Peyton feels that this woman caused her danger and caused the life of her child to be affected. I mean, I don't know how that is.
All right. So, Nikki, your mic looks like it's on mute. Do you have your mic on mute?
Yeah,
There you go.
I didn't want my kids in the background.
That's okay, baby. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, sis. So, you guys, I have elevating Nikki on the stage. She's been a part of the break room for years. And so, sis, thank you so much for being a part of the conversation. So, what's your thoughts?
Um,
You still there, Nikki? Nikki, are you still there? Uh-oh, you guys, I think we lost Nikki. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me pause my screen share for a minute. All right. Nikki, are you there? Okay, Nikki, I'm gonna remove you and come back, okay? All right. I'm sorry, you guys. You think her sound went out? Yeah. Well, I think she's back. Nikki, you back? I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Nikki, try to come back, sis, if you can. So we'll go back into listening to a little bit more of the video. I don't know if this is her again. Nikki, is this you? Okay. Nikki, I'm gonna put the chat in. I'm gonna link in again. You try one more time for me, okay? All right, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring the video back on. Hopefully Nikki will come back. If she does, then I'll stop it and let her give her
How she came to that conclusion either.
part.
But if you guys look at my videos, you will notice something that is probably been talked about by people who don't agree with me in anything that I've said. Can y'all hear me? I don't even know how the call got through, but we're not even going to argue that. We're just purposely didn't blame or try to defend Peyton. And let me tell you why. When you are in a state of pregnancy, when you are in a state that your hormones and emotions are over heightened, or you're in a state
I don't even, Nikki. Try
that,
again.
Your hormones or whatever, the things that why are you reaching out to Peyton? And if it was the other way around, I would say the same thing. I'm definitely not on the side here. Okay. But for whatever reason, she reached out when she was unable to get her. She had her mama reach out to Peyton and tell her that they possibly are sleeping with the same guy. And one of the statements she made was, and we are going to be able to go over the documents later, but they're going to have to be redacted. I'm going to have to look at them. I will not put out anybody's personal information and all the things. But I lost my train of thought. But yeah, she sends her message. I think we're sleeping with the same person. And she took a picture of her hand holding Peyton's cologne. saying, "This is your cologne right here. I was at his house the other night." My question is this, just in all fairness.
Wait, wait, wait. So teacher lady was at, because y'all know Peyton. Oh my gosh. So wait a minute. Teacher lady. Oh my God, this is a mess. So you saying teacher lady was at teacher Bay's house. Peyton's cologne, y'all know she had that Dubai fragrance line that came out. So she took a picture of it and sent it to Peyton to show I'm at his house holding your cologne. So Peyton, when you got that, what did you say to him? Is it Here's my thing. Did Peyton feel like she had invested so much time in this man that she didn't want to back out the situation because she had invested so much time? Because I don't know if you guys know, when Peyton first came out with this information, she was very tearful and all that thing. And she said that we were planning to start a family. We were talking about starting a family. This is what she said. Here's what I'm going to say, y'all. Peyton getting cheated on is not news. It happens. It happens to women. So that's why I don't understand why Peyton felt like she needed to come tell it. I would have rather for it just to been spilled, like, because you did all of that and then shows up and say you pregnant. Of course, people are going to be like, "Wait, by the man who cheated on you? Oh, but sister, hi. Oh, okay." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, girl. I mean, good luck with that. I mean, people have to learn how to let go. And I say that on both ends. When something ain't good for you, it just ain't good for you. It's just like a vehicle. It might be you love your car, but every time you turn around, you got to keep taking it to the auto mechanic shop to get fixed. But because you love this car so much, you going to keep putting money into it because you just really want this car to work. But you know what eventually ends up happening? You just got to let it go because it don't mean you no good. You keep putting all this money into it, and the car don't even appreciate the fact that you putting all this money into it because it keep breaking down on your ass. That's the same with relationships, y'all. You can try all you want to, but if it ain't working, if it's not conducive, baby, it just ain't conducive. And apparently this man wasn't conducive to Peyton because now you battling with the woman he was sleeping with. Like, he had no regards for you. Apparently he thought you would never find out. But see how God put things in your face? See how God works? That man probably never thought in a million years that you would find out he was cheating on you unless you showed up to his house with the woman up in there. It's the fact that man didn't even think enough to say, wait, I am sleeping with another woman. You do YouTube. Everybody and their mammy has the YouTube app on their phone. You got over 100,000 followers. Would I not think that this woman could just coincidentally see me on your YouTube channel? Like, it's the fact that he didn't even think that far. So, y'all, Nikki is back. Let me get Nikki on the screen. Nikki, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, baby. What's your thought?
Yeah, I just think Peyton is just throwing rocks and hiding her hand. If Peyton, I honestly feel like if Peyton didn't come off as a girl's girl to this woman, she would have left it alone. If Peyton didn't file this lawsuit, she would have left it alone. But Peyton want to be able to talk what she want to talk, how she want to talk on social media, and feel like no one should respond. And ain't everybody gonna do that?
I
She
agree.
is a regular person, just like we all are. She's
Turn
nobody
your
special
turn your
for
TV
no.
down a little bit, Nikki.
All right, hold on. Okay, better.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. So let me ask you a question.
Hmm.
Do you feel like teacher lady was wrong for saying, "Hey, that man on your channel, yeah, I'm sleeping with him too." Do you think she was wrong for that, or do you think she should have just let it go?
Looking back and hindsight being 2020, if I was her, I would have just let it go. But we have all fell fool to a man at least once or twice, and she fell fool to him, and he was lying to her face, and she wanted to find out the truth. This one channel that reaction channel that I watch, they have an AI, pretty much an AI video of how it all started, what happened, and apparently, from what this channel is saying off of the court records, is he posted a video. She seen a silver dress in the background. She asked him about it and he lied and said it was a group outing.
Mm,
Come to find out, that's when he was at Peyton's birthday dinner when she had on the silver dress.
mm.
Hold on really quickly. My kids is acting a hot plum fool.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Sean. I mean, it's y'all look. It's apparent that Peyton didn't want to seem like she played the fool, but you did, sis. You played the fool, like Nikki said, and I've said. I mean, unfortunately, we've all played it once or twice in our life. So my thing is, I'm not minimizing teacher lady's feelings for this man, just like I can't minimize Peyton's. But you can't make that lady feel some type of way because she was feeling that ninja just like you were. It doesn't matter if she was only sleeping with him for 2 months and you was sleeping with him for 7 months. Y'all both got the same ping. Think about it, y'all. They both got the same ping. Apparently, he didn't give Peyton a different type of ping and gave teacher lady. He gave them both the same ping. So, TMR, apparently both Peyton and teacher lady was feeling that man, and both of y'all got played. Yeah. Yeah. Now a lot of you guys were asking, is Peyton still with this man? This is what I would say. Y'all remember Valentine's Day? We reacted to the video. Well, I had some screenshots of where he was in Peyton's kitchen cooking. Like that. I think that was the video she showed us that she was back after being gone for several months. And he was in the kitchen in her kitchen, cooking her a Valentine's Day meal. Now, again, that was February, this July. I don't know what's going on between that time, but apparently he was over there cooking her dinner. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means we're together. We're not. I don't know. So Nikki, are you back?
Hmm.
All right. So you said the silver dress. He lied and
Yes,
said something
he
different.
lied and said he lied to teacher lady and told her because she asked him before she even knew it was Peyton, are you messing with someone else? He lied and said no, he went out with a group of people. And I guess from what the reaction channel said is that her mom was watching Peyton, and that's when she seen Peyton's dress in the video, the silver dress in the video, and she recognized the pattern of the silver dress. So that's when she started reaching out to Peyton. letting Peyton know. She started in the DMs. Peyton wouldn't answer. I would have just left it in the DMs, but she went to the comments. And Peyton put all this lady information. Peyton is the one who made the internet aware of what video she commented under, when she commented, and from there, people on the internet started harassing the lady. Nobody would know who the lady is if Peyton didn't put it out there.
Has anybody seen a picture of this lady?
She's
I really
from
would like
what
to know how she
I
looks.
from what I have read, she's a pretty dark skinned woman.
Okay. Black of the berry, sweet of the juice. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I want Peyton to take a page out of Aaliyah's Facebook. Keep your personal business, and just stick to your brand.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's I've said it from the beginning. I never understood why Peyton came out here with this information. Like, sis, you really didn't do yourself no justice by doing that. And now that your business is out here, because you put it out here, it's a conversation. Let people have it. It's just that simple.
Hmm.
And we can't minimize teacher lady's feelings because apparently, like I just said, y'all both had the same ping. You didn't get no different ping than her. Just so happened the
And
ping
he was
impregnated
playing
you.
both of them
Yeah,
because
he was.
remember Peyton put out in the video. I used to watch her before all of this came out. Now I see her in a completely different light. She just comes off very sneaky and conniving and evil to me. But
Mm-hmm.
Peyton said it in one of her vlogs that she's seen pads in his trash can. And
What?
apparently she asked the teacher lady, although I seen pads in your trash can around such and such date, are they yours? And the teacher lady said no, they wasn't. She was truthful up until that point, so why would she lie? So he was seeing somebody else on the both of them anyway.
First and foremost, who is going over a man house and you on your period?
He wouldn't, for what Peyton said, he wouldn't even touch her when she was on her period.
No,
But
I'm
he
just
was
asking a
being
question.
somebody down while they were on their period.
If I'm on my period, I probably ain't coming over your house. Let alone dropping my pads in in your trash can. What in the world? Okay. Well, so it wasn't, girl. Imagine having this conversation with another woman. Yeah. I seen some pads in the trash can. Did they belong to you? What in the world, baby? I ain't never had a conversation with anybody like that. Oh my goodness, that is a mess. So teacher lady said they weren't hers, and
Mm-hmm.
apparently they wasn't Peyton's.
Mm-mm. Because he wouldn't touch Peyton with a 10-foot pole when she was on her cycle, from what Peyton said.
Mm, mm. Well, like I said before, I mean, it's apparent. If he was sleeping with Peyton and this other lady, baby, who he didn't have to just stop right there. That's apparent. It's just a shame that men just won't do right. It's sad that men won't do right, you know.
I
And
think
it's
Peyton came to the internet too many times speaking on how men did her dirty and cheated on her, and she couldn't take another L. And she felt bad, she looked bad, and she didn't want to take another L. She put in money into him, and so she decided, you know what? I'm going all in and I'm going to be petty.
yeah, I
But
agree. I
why
agree with
sue
you.
someone? What are you suing these women for when you're supposed to be the Beyonce of Dallas and you got money like that? Why are you suing people who make less than you? For what?
I mean, obviously, she said the principal, and in my opinion, the principal is the man. Because if it wasn't for the man,
Right,
there would be no need for a lawsuit.
right. the principal, and this woman has a career who she will be possibly a principal one day, while Peyton is trying to get her channel back up and running to where it used to be. I
Child.
just felt like it was all silly over a man.
I mean, yeah. To teach them a lesson. I agree, Toy. I agree to teach them a lesson.
That
Um,
what? What's the lesson?
that's what I want to know. What would be the lesson? Don't deal with a dog ninja, you know?
The
And now Peyton,
lesson that needed to be taught was him, not the other woman,
right,
because
because
she known him for 2 years prior to him even meeting Peyton. They known each other for 2 years. They just never got intimate. And he
and that's
was
my
in
thing,
her
Nikki.
DM for two years trying to get intimate. She just finally gave in.
That's my thing. My thing is that like when you finally gave in and was intimate with this man, he was already being intimate with Peyton. That is he don't give a damn.
At
He
all.
didn't care. He didn't care about Peyton's feelings, her feelings. He was just getting what he wanted as a man. It was stroking his ego, the fact that he was sleeping with two different women, getting the best of both worlds. That's what it all
Two
boils down to.
two women who was doing better than him.
Basically, yes. Peyton got you flying all over the country. I don't know what teacher lady was doing, but apparently whatever she was doing, she must have been doing it right. He kept letting, he kept sleeping with her. It wasn't just a one time lay.
He was a user and he used them both.
So I don't know, but it's a mess. Um, Walk says the lesson should have been me, myself, and I, and my two kids, and everybody else don't matter, and continue minding my business and the business that pays me. Right. Put that man on child support. Because no
Me,
matter how
myself,
much
and
money,
I am my one child because Peyton got pregnant after she found out.
say that
Peyton
one more time, Nikki.
admit
Repeat that.
it should have been me, myself, and I am my one child because Peyton got pregnant after she found out he was cheating. She said she knew for months. The woman was contacting Peyton for a few months, letting her know, hey, I think we might be seeing the same person. From what I understand, he was even on one of those, his face was even on one of those Facebook pages, are we seeing the same guy type pages.
Mm.
I think Peyton even said she put him on that page. I could be wrong, but I think I recall Peyton saying that.
Well, at the end of the day, all of this is over a man that wouldn't even think about doing all this. Do you honestly think this man would be tussling back and forth with another man about Peyton?
Nope,
Do you
because
honestly think
men
another man?
have stronger limits than us women. Once
I,
you do them
I
wrong
agree.
the first time, they out. They not waiting around.
Mm-mm. No, they just gonna go on to the next woman that's sitting on the
Hmm.
sideline. And my thing is, he's not gonna be in court with another man about Peyton. So why would you be in the court about another woman about him? Because let's be honest, that's where it all boils down to. It's about him. Because if it wasn't for him cheating with this woman on you, then there would be no need for a court because y'all would have never met, right?
Not only that, Peyton is doing all of this when from the jump she says she didn't trust him. She says she didn't want to be with him. He kept on trying to pursue her. If you go back to her videos when they first started dating, she said she was gonna she was gonna put a spy camera in his house and all types of stuff. Like, why go so hard for somebody you didn't trust from the jump?
Well, that's because she had just got out of that one relationship with that guy that she said that he was sitting on showed his poop in the toilet or something. Remember when she came and did a live stream about that guy she was dating and found out he was cheating on her too? That was right before Teacher Bay. Like it was that relationship, and then
You
the
did
next one I
TMI, I
knew,
can't hear nothing.
huh? Say it again, sis. Nikki. Uh-oh, I think I lost her again. All right, y'all. Nikki, I think I lost you again, but sis, thank you so much. You definitely spilled some tea. Uh you definitely put some more context into the conversation because that I didn't know about the channel that you're talking about, this AI channel that basically spilled the whole conversation out. And I'm assuming they got that from court documents or whatever. So that was definitely interesting. Texas T said PMC doesn't see how this drama is affecting her brand slash money. Um, Peyton don't know how to pick a man. Well, that's that's apparent. That's apparent because she definitely didn't do better with this one than the previous guy. Because like I said, I watched Peyton. I was watching Peyton sporadically, and I remember watching when she was with that other guy and she came and told us the news about how she found out he cheated. And then several months went by. I wasn't watching her. And then I went to her channel one day and I seen Teacher Bay. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's a different guy. Because the other guy, I think he was like, he was light skinned or yellow or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay, that's a different guy. I said, oh, she got her a new guy. And I was like, oh, okay, must look like she's happy. And that was kind of it for me with, seeing. And then the next thing I know, it was she came out with the whole expose video. And I was like, oh, okay, that was quick. I'm like, damn, you found out that you just showed the man they were, I think, in Jamaica, the Bahamas, wherever they were at. I said, you just showed that y'all was on this trip and out of the country. And then the next thing you know, you won't hear red nose crying and sibling and slime. I said, well, damn, that was quick. You said I'm not meeting up with women to confront a man just to turn around and still be involved with them. Yeah. I didn't understand why that happened, the whole bowling alley meetup. Unless Peyton got mad because she decided to keep dealing with him and was mad at the other girl because she was still around. I think she was mad at the other girl because the other girl was still reaching out, making it a fact that, you decided to stay with this man after I warned you or told you we are both sleeping with the same man. But in my opinion, teacher lady can't make Peyton leave a man alone. Peyton can't make teacher lady leave the man alone. The man has to make the decision on who he wanted to be with. And apparently he didn't make that decision up front. Let's be honest, even if apparently he chose Peyton, but he didn't choose Peyton on his own. He was forced to choose Peyton, if you really think about it. He was forced to, because once he showed out on teacher lady at the bowling alley, hell, Peyton was the only one left. If you really think about it. The judgment was, and Miss J, that explains the $1 awarded to both. She can't appeal on she cannot appeal. So you're saying she can't appeal it? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I pray she don't appeal it, wasting the court's time with this mess. Let's be honest, teacher lady does not have $1 million. And if she did have $1 million, why should she give it to Peyton? And same with Peyton. I'm assuming Peyton doesn't have $1 million. And if you did, why give it to this lady again over a man? All right, y'all, let's move on. Okay. Hey, Kitchen Trap. Let's move on, y'all. Let's change the conversation just a little bit. We've been on here for an hour and a half. Real quick, I want to jump into Olivia. Y'all know she's been gone for about a week or so, and she showed up on her channel Friday. And it appears that Olivia is, I don't know where she is. I don't know. It's given, I don't know, transitional housing, shelter. I don't know where she's at or what she's doing. Somebody asked her, did she have the baby yet? And she said, we'll talk about that later. And then she ended up saying that she hadn't had the baby yet. So I'm not really sure. So it was 42 minutes long, which is really, really short for Olivia. She said she just wanted to come say hi. Again, you guys know Olivia is obsessed with the internet and she can't leave the internet alone to save her life. So let's just tap in real quick to see what she got going on. I know you're saying she's at a kids play place, but sis, it just seemed kind of odd to have a kid. See the wall decor on the. This just looked kind of odd to have at a kids play place. Like if it was a place for kids to play, wouldn't the wall decor be more correlated with something that had to do with a child? This is giving doctor's office or something like that. This wall hanging behind her.
I'll turn my camera on in 1 second. We can't hear it. Okay. Hi, y'all. Hey, Cynthia. Oh, thank you, Heather. Hey, Honeybee. Hey, Dee. Oh, hey, everyone. What y'all doing? Happy Friday. It's Friday, right? Yeah. Happy 4th of July weekend. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing really good, honestly. I can't even lie to you. I'm doing really good. I had some really good, I had a great day yesterday, and today's been a good day too. I'm just emotional. Girl, packing. I'm driving next week back to Florida. Ooh, girl. Yeah, I understand. I totally get it. No, my birthday passed, y'all. Yeah, my birthday was in June. It is now July. God, I feel like this damn music is so loud. Oh, Kailani. My babies are having so much fun. But yeah, girl, you're packing. Girl, that was me last week, right? Wasn't I packing last week? It seemed like so much has gone down in the last week.
Okay, so it sounds like you guys are saying the internet has already clocked her location. Shouts out to the internet because baby, y'all don't miss a beat. So apparently, you guys saying she's at some type of place museum down the street from her mama house, which is in California. So you guys believe she's in California. Okay.
Hi. I'm back. I'm just playing. No, I never left.
So let me say this to you guys. When I saw this yesterday, I watched about 15 minutes of it yesterday, and I just shook my head. I said, this girl is pitiful. Olivia, she doing worse than all the moms put together. Okay. She always got to go somewhere and regroup. It's like, sis, aren't you tired of regrouping? You're going on your 6th child. Wouldn't you have regrouped back? Like, it's her constantly regrouping because she makes dumb decisions. You moved into that apartment in Texas to be there for 4 months. My thing is, what are we running to California now? You went through all that in that apartment that you just moved out of, fighting the roaches and fumigating, and you did all that to be there for 4 months to turn around to move back to California because apparently you can't have a baby by yourself. I don't know what it is, but didn't I tell y'all her mother wasn't coming to Texas? Her mother likes to be near water. So it's going to either be California or Florida. So, and this is the same woman that says she would never live in California. Like she would never live in California. Olivia sold everything, her bed, her couch. The girl sold everything to run to her mama. You can say whatever you want to say about Jasmine, but Jasmine ain't ran to her mama. We could talk about Jasmine like a dog, but one thing I can say about Jasmine, for the past few years, she has been keeping her own place.
Can't hear the music at all. Okay, good. Hey, y'all. It's raining in Chicago. Oh, wow. Trying to figure out, oh, if you're gonna go see fireworks. My birthday is today. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday, baby. What's everyone been doing though? How's everyone been? Did I have the baby already? We'll talk about that later.
What is there to talk about? Did you have the baby or not? Like, I don't understand why she feel like her life is so top secret, but yet you'll get on this internet and tell us about the men that you sleep with, how big their penis size is. Like, did you have the baby or not? Yes or no? Like, it's a baby. It's not you're over there developing, I don't know, nuclear warfare. Like, did you have the baby or not? Yes or no? Simple question. If you don't want people to know your business, then get off the internet telling your business. Simple. Simple. Thank you, Walk. I appreciate you, sis. Like, Olivia is annoying AF. Like, girl, did you have a baby? Yes or no? This the same woman that filmed her birth with Ryan and had her whole hoo-ha all over the internet. This the same woman that had her baby daddy ex-husband or it was her husband, or it was her boyfriend at the time, Gerard, her first baby daddy. She got on her fours, all down on her hands and knees like a dog, and had him spread her booty cheeks so he could check for hemorrhoids. She filmed it and uploaded to the internet. This is the same woman that got on the internet with AJ's father, Zolo, and acted as if she was performing fellatio on him on the internet. Okay? Now the people are asking you, did you birth a baby that we clearly know you were pregnant with because you're about 8 months pregnant? And she says, I'll tell you later. What? Like, y'all say Jasmine's slow. She the slow one. Her and Jasmine both are slow to me.
I really want to get my tattoo removed on my face. That is definitely what I'm going to be working on next. We missed you. I missed you guys too. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Liberty. Hey, Violet. What are y'all doing? I'm over here with the kids. They're playing. You're dealing with your crazy grandkids? Oh, girl. I feel you. Oh, I thought he said something to me. Dinner or just... No, just this one. I want to get rid of this one. I want to keep this one. Keep this one forever. This would look so much better off my face.
I mean, yeah, sis, because I'm going to be honest with you. When it comes to face tattoos, I don't think that's appropriate for men or women. I really don't. Tattoos, especially if they're done right, can be a beautiful work of art. But when you start putting them all on your face, I just really feel like tattoos shouldn't be on your face. If they're on your back, your chest, your arms, your legs, that's different. Your hand, that's different. When you start tatting your face, I don't know, that's just weird to me.
Staying out the heat, yes, for sure.
She's going to the Usher concert. Well, of course she can go to the Usher concert. I mean, how's she being responsible? She ain't got a rent to pay. She ain't got a car note. She ain't got to pay a light bill. She don't got to pay a credit card bill. She probably don't even have car insurance. Yeah, I mean, I guess she could go to the Usher concert. Like, she ain't got no bills to pay.
Go to Recovery. They do monthly installments. Go to Recovery. Oh, the movie. Hey, Kailani, no throwing. No, don't do that. You're gonna get in trouble. Hey, Kailani, no. They're gonna kick us out, Kailani. Don't do that. Hold on, y'all.
Girl, did y'all hear her say? She said they're gonna kick us out. You know your kids are bad when you threaten them with, if y'all don't stop, they're gonna put us out of the establishment. You know your kids is bad when you gotta tell them that.
Honestly, I envisioned this tattoo different. The person that I The person who did it, I shouldn't have got him to do it. I should have had somebody else do it. But either way, I probably would have got it removed because I don't think tattoos on the face is a good idea. This is okay, and I should have just stopped. Or I should have got something right here. Like, I kind of want to get something right here. But like this, I don't know. I shouldn't have got nothing on my face like that. You know, that's all. It was just a mistake. And because I think I was like going through it, mentally. So I was like, let me get a tattoo on my face. That's going to make me feel better. And it didn't. Well, maybe it did for the time, but now I just don't want it anymore. That's all. No biggie. That's why they have remover stuff. I love all my other tattoos though, by the way. Like, I love tattoos, just not on the face. I don't like tattoos on the face well, actually some girls they could pull it off. And I think I could pull it off too, but I just don't like the way it looks on me. You know what I mean? Like when I meet people and stuff, I feel like I look too gangster or something. Like, you know what I mean? I look like I'm affiliated and I'm not. So it's just a little too much. That's all. That's all. Just for me. That's all. So yeah. But yeah, girls I feel like should leave their face clean and right here. I always told you guys, right here on your chest, like I would never get a tattoo right here. You know? Just my own thoughts. That's all. You guys can do whatever you want to do.
We're gonna do whatever we want to do. Who would take advice from you? Um, Thank you so much, Simone. Simone for the 4.99. Happy Sunday, Miss TMR. Thank you for your time. Oh, sis, you don't have to. I appreciate coming and talk with you guys. I do. I have fun doing it. We have good conversations together. And again, shouts out to Nikki for coming on. Texas T for giving your insight. For all of you guys giving your insight in the chat. I really do appreciate you guys. Hey Deeper. Deeper says makes you look dirty, far from a gangster. Yeah, I just the face tattoos is a no for me. My children have tattoos, and I told them, I said, hey, just don't do your face. Like if y'all want to tat everywhere else, that's your thing. I don't have any tattoos because I don't like needles, so I don't do the tattoo thing. But the face thing, I don't know how this conversation came up. But when Olivia got this tattoo right here on the side of her temple above her eyebrow, she was pregnant with AJ. And from my understanding, you're not supposed to be getting tattoos when you're pregnant. And she was full pregnant. She was like 5 months, 6 months pregnant. She was big and pregnant.
I'm cute either way. Oh, thank you, baby. Yeah, too gangster. A little bit too gangster. You feel me? Thank God I didn't do it in my 20s. When did I get this tattoo? In my 30s. Yeah, I think I was like 31. It was definitely after AJ was born. When was AJ born? I was 32 when AJ was born. Oh, I was about to be 32. AJ was born. So yeah, I was 31 when No, I was 32. I had to be 32 because I had to get this after he was born. I got this while I was pregnant with him. This I got after. So 32, yeah. He was a baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want a smoothie so bad. What type of crime they're into. Like I said, some women, I think it's definitely a look. Like if you go for it, go for it. Like if I was gonna do the whole face tattoo, I would get another one right here. I would get another one right here. Like I would go for the whole look. But I don't want to. I'd rather just not have the look. So just get it removed. And then this, that's fine. That will stay forever. I love that tattoo. But anyway, do I have the other 4 tattooed? Talking about the kids? I have the first 3 tattooed. I do not have Kailani. But once AJ, no. Don't pull on that. Don't pull on that. Once I get this removed.
Did y'all hear her say I have the first 3 tattooed? Why wouldn't you say I have Christian, Robin, and Ryan? Aren't those still your children? Like the way she disassociated herself from those kids is diabolical. As if it's their fault.
I'm gonna get AJ and Kailani and Mimi on me. And then that's it. Yeah, I'll get AJ, Kai, and Mimi together, all together. And I'm gonna add it. AJ. Okay, we're gonna have to go bye-bye. Don't put nothing else down the slide. Nothing else. Cause you're gonna get in trouble. Look, I gotta get this tattoo fixed, colored, and changed up, and add Kailani and AJ and Mimi. My kids are having way too much fun. Okay, anyway, what's my favorite tattoo? I don't know. I like all my neck pieces. I like all my tattoos. My Marilyn, maybe? I don't know. I like all my tattoos. I'm gonna get more, just not on my face.
Yeah, Mimi is the new baby's name.
Um, yes, the babies and I are doing good, y'all. I'm about to drive, so I'm just listening, and I might not be able to chat for a while, but I'm here listening for a while. Today's my B-day. Oh, happy birthday, MBS. I hope you're still in here, baby. Happy birthday. Today's my birthday finally, so I got out for today. Oh, we'll see how the night goes. Girl, have some drinks. Turn up. Have a drink. I miss the gossip. I enjoy see everyone bad mouthing, laughing. What? I'm confused what you're saying. You look happy. I am happy. Have to go back to work. Love you, Liv. Bye, baby. Have a good day at work. Thank you, Brichet. Did the tattoos hurt? None of my tattoos hurt. AJ, those go in the kitchen. Kitchen. Y'all can't hear that music? So excited, baby. Been back so long. Oh.
So Miss TOD says, imagine being a mother of 5, pregnant with number 6, no home, no job, and not a baby daddy in sight. And you're sitting here talking about tattoos. Well, sis, when you have the mind of a, I don't know, 14-year-old, that would be your conversation. Grown folks with bills, concerns, growth, goals, they're not worried about tattoos unless it's affecting you from getting a job, and we do know hers are not. Yeah, they don't talk about, but you have to understand, Olivia can only talk about what she thinks about, right? She doesn't think about her future. She doesn't think about raising her credit score. She doesn't care anything about credit. As long as she can have the internet to give her money to buy the things that she wants, she cry and whine to her mother to get a put an apartment in her name or something like that. Yeah, she's not concerned about stuff like that. So that apparently that would be her conversation.
No, okay. These streets been ultra quiet since you've been off. I'm sorry, Miss.
Who said that? Who said that the streets have been ultra quiet since she's been off? Baby, we've been reacting and talking every day. Tanae had the internet on lock last week. Her and Keontae, baby, they had the internet on lock last week. Even Olivia joined into the conversation. So who said that?
Seeing you and then you've been ghost. Yeah, I've been doing my own thing, y'all.
Right, Nisha.
I'm
Tanae kept
vlogging
us
though,
busy.
so I'll have vlogs up soon. I really shouldn't even be live right now. They're always quiet when Liv is gone because she's the main character. Oh gosh, girl. Don't say that.
And you see her laughing like Olivia really thinks that she's the main character of this internet or even this mommy community. Sis, you're just a cast of many characters. Baby, it's a whole lot going on. We just talk about what we want to talk about when we feel like talking about it. I want to know y'all the ones that missed her. Baby, we ain't missed her. I just so happened to go check the channel yesterday and I said, oh, Olivia went live. And I said, well, where's she at? Did she have a baby? I clicked out of curiosity, did she have a baby? That was it.
I'm not the main character, y'all. I'm just, I don't know. I don't know what I am. I'm just a
Right,
mama.
right. Who said that? Toya, right. Quiet as it kept, she probably knows she'll need to get a job soon and have to remove them face tattoos. I'm gonna tell you something. Inevitably, it's going to fall on Olivia and Jasmine are going to eventually have to go get jobs. Baby, when I tell you, let me tell y'all something. Yesterday, when I was out, it was eerily quiet yesterday. Now, y'all know yesterday was the 4th of July. Yesterday, they were celebrating 250 years of America. Okay. They said it was America's 250 year. America turned 250 years old. Baby, when I tell you it was eerily quiet yesterday on the street, baby, I didn't see anybody barbecuing really, unless people chose to do it Friday. But because 4th of July fell on Saturday, like, okay, so like Memorial Day falls on Monday. Most people would do it on the weekend so they can have the Monday to relax because most people go back to work on Tuesday. But because it fell on Saturday, if people were going to have barbecues, they would just do it Saturday because it's the weekend and Sunday is still a weekend day, right? Child, when I tell you it was nobody on the streets, I didn't smell no barbecue. Baby, it was nothing going on. When I tell you the restaurants were packed, The restaurants were packed. I was like, why is everybody at the restaurants? What's going on? Like, it was really weird yesterday. It did not feel like a holiday. And I think a lot of it was because people are tired. People can't celebrate the holidays like they used to because they got so much other ish going on in their life. Like, I was talking to my homegirl yesterday, and I said, "Sis, let me put something on your brain." I said, "Think about it. Baked beans. A couple years ago, you could fix baked beans for a cookout, and it would cost you maybe $15 to fix a thing of baked beans. And that's putting the ground beef in the baked beans and all the other additives." I said, now in 2026, to prepare a thing of baked beans to take to the barbecue would cost you probably the upwards of about $40. I'm not talking 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Baby, I'm talking 2, 3 years ago. Coley said we didn't even barbecue, child. We had some fish. Y'all, I had Olive Garden. Olive Garden. I didn't want no barbecue. I had Olive Garden. It's expensive. So, it used to be where you could host the barbecues. You know what I'm saying? But now, child, it's too expensive. It's too expensive.
Why is oh, that's like a little bar right there. That's cute. It's really cute. Mm-hmm. Blogs, yes. How am I feeling? I'm good. Just having so much fun. You are tough. I only care to watch you, the realest of them all. Oh, thank you, baby. I met a girl today here where I'm at, and she just gave me such a nice compliment. She's like, I've been watching you with your kids. Like, we were just talking, and she's like, you have such a good heart, and you're so kind and loving. I was like, really? Thank you. Girl, I try, honey. I try. She was so sweet. She was such a beautiful soul. Oh my gosh. But yeah, what's going on for summer, y'all? It's July now.
What's going on for summer? I mean, the same thing that was going on in spring, same thing that's going to be going on in the fall, and the same thing's going to be going on in the winter, sis. People are, living, paying bills, trying to build, trying to um, establish and maintain consistent income coming in. Girl, what are you talking about? What does it matter what's going on for summer? It's not like you're going to partake in anything. Like, the conversation to me is so weird. Like, will y'all really start having real life conversations for once? What you mean? What's going on for the summer? Ain't you about to have a baby? Didn't you just uproot from Texas and move to California with your mama? A mess. Yeah, because a lot of people, black folks, celebrated Juneteenth instead of the 4th of July. You're right, Nikki. A lot of black people decided not to celebrate because of all the injustice that's going on. That's true. That's true. You said her stepdad is a Mexican man, and he's not going to keep letting her rely on him or her mom. You can tell he's already snatched that wife of his back. Yeah, yeah. And rightfully so, though. Rightfully so. I'm sorry. Stella does not need to be Olivia's step stool. Stella did not tell Olivia to go have 6 kids by 4 different men. So why should Stella be the one to help her with these kids? That's not Stella's responsibility. Olivia birthed all these kids all on her own. These are her decisions. She laid up with all these different men and got pregnant by all these different men. And so the consequences of her being a single mother is what she designed. She designed it to be this way. You said, I thought the stepdad was a black. Man, I don't, girl, I don't know what her stepdad is. I don't think he's a white man. I don't know if he's Mexican or black. I remember seeing a picture of him a few years ago, and he looked to be like a brown skinned black man. But child, I don't know. I don't know anything about Olivia's. All I know is Stella. Like that's all I know. Stella. I know Raquel because I've seen them. I have seen the granny, but that's been a long time ago. I don't know anything about Olivia's family. I don't care nothing about her family like that. Um, I don't know, y'all. I don't know who her stepdad is. And when we say stepdad, we're talking about her mom's husband. I thought he was a black man, but child, I don't know.
Baby is almost here. And Kailani, you need to be careful. Oh my God. AJ, stop doing that.
All right,
My
Nikki.
kids are having so much fun. But they're being bad a little bit. Or maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe they're being all fine. Maybe they're being fine. The slide, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. AJ, come here, baby. Come here. Listen, I really want to take you to Target after this, but listen to me. She just told me to get you guys to stop throwing these down the slide, okay? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna listen. We're gonna put these back in the kitchen area. Hey, I'm still talking to you. Bring me all the plates right now. Bring me all the plates. I want all the plates, or I'm not gonna take you to Target.
You can definitely tell she's somewhere other than obviously home, because any other time she would have pulled out the spatula, she would have threatened to spank him, and she's talking to AJ like she's probably should have always been talking to AJ. Now she's trying to talk to AJ like she got sense because obviously there's other people listening.
I've been promising him Target for days. Give me the plates, Kailani. I've been trying. I've been trying to just like talk to him. He hasn't gotten smacked in a while. Kailani, hey, bring me the plates. Kailani. She's not listening. Bring me the plates. Now. She's not listening, y'all. You're being bad. You're being bad, girl. She's so cute, though. I can't be mad at her. Bring me the plates. Do you want to go to Target? Do you want to go to Target? I sound like my sister. Give me the plates now. She's sitting on them, but be nice, AJ. Don't grab them. Okay, thank you so much, AJ. Thank you. And listen, don't put any more toys down the slide. The lady told me to tell you to don't do that. And if you do it again, we're gonna go bye-bye. Okay. I secured the plates. Her and AJ switch places. No, she's just getting more rambunctious. She's getting older, Praying you get a safe, healthy delivery. Thank you. Healthy, smooth delivery. Yeah. Oh, I love this song. Um, are you ready to have this baby now? Um, yeah, for the most part.
What does that mean? Do y'all notice how she said that and how she looked? Like, what? You have no other choice but to be ready. The baby's gonna come if the baby hasn't already came, but the baby's gonna come when the baby come. It was the weird pause. It's like what does that mean?
As ready as I'm gonna be, y'all. As ready as I'm gonna be. I'm excited to have her. That song, what's it all about? How does that song go? What was the last song called? All Night Long? By the Mary Jane Girls. I'm trying to think of how the chorus goes. Of the last one. The one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Bye, AJ. He's driving away in this little car. No. Hope you have a safe delivery. Thank you. Oh my God, there goes Kailani going down the slide. Oh, Kailani, I saw you. She's having so much fun. AJ's over there. AJ's right there. Right there. Are the kids museum? Are you at the kids museum? No, baby. Mm-mm. No. I'll tell you guys a little bit more soon about everything. Just not right now. I just wanted to come say hi, really. That's really what I wanted to come say. Just hi. And
Do you guys think she's giving this baby up for adoption? Because I see a lot of you saying that in the chat. Do y'all think that Olivia would do that? Do you think she would give the baby up for adoption? Do you think that's why she went to California? Because she's going to adopt the baby there? The adoptive family may live in California. Is that what y'all think? Do we feel like that she probably wouldn't do? I mean, at this point, she doesn't have any emotional ties to it. Like the girl literally hasn't bought anything for the baby the whole time she's been pregnant. So I think she definitely would give it up for adoption. That's the reason why she just said, "I'll tell you guys a little bit more about it later on." I think she would give it up for adoption. She has no emotional ties to this baby. And that's probably one of the reasons why she kept pushing Gamerbay off, because she did not want Gamerbay to contest it. Do y'all think she'll? So Kyrie is saying, "I don't think you." So you think she won't? Shauna says, "I don't think." Shauna says, "I don't think. I don't. She's too evil and sadistic. She had a baby to torment it." Oh, okay. She would do it, then tell a lie about what happened. You think so, KB? Do she need the father permission for adoption? Not, I guess not, unless she says she doesn't know who the father is. I don't know, you guys. I don't know that question. You might have to ask ChatGPT that question. I don't know that question. Would she need the father's permission? Only if I would think only if the father is signing the birth certificate. She does need his permission. Okay. I've never adopted a child before, y'all, so I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about adoption. He can demand a paternity test and halt the adoption plans. Okay. Well, I mean, it definitely wouldn't. I mean, we would definitely find out that she's had it. Nisha said, "My sister gave hers up, and the father made her go back and get him. She didn't have his approval." Oh, wow. Yeah, she would, and potential fathers can demand testing. Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't know. I hope you guys are feeling positive and having a good, it's Friday, so I hope everyone feels good and gonna have a good weekend. It's also 4th of July. It's gonna be fun. Who's having a barbecue? Who's cooking? What we doing? Are you guys watching fireworks? It's okay. You don't have to say. Yeah, I know I don't. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna tell you guys stuff when I feel comfortable. You know. Hi, y'all. I like in my house. Yeah, Mary Jane girls. Yes. Can you hear it? You can hear it, huh? Hey, Living family. How are you doing? I'm good. How are you doing, Mel? Enjoy your time. Yeah, I know. You guys are here, Heather, for sure. I'm gonna post these pictures, or I might wait till I drop the vlog. I don't know. Like I said, I had a really good day yesterday. I'm just surrounded by love, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's what I've been needing. And that's what's important right now. Just, yeah, being surrounded by people who love me, you know? What happened? Come here. What happened? What happened? Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Did you hit her with that? Okay, listen. The lady's gonna get mad because you don't give me those right now. These are
You know, Rumble, you could be on to something. She could be giving the baby up to Stella or a family member. Hence the reason why she hasn't bought anything. She could I don't know if Olivia would be capable of giving it up to a stranger. If y'all remember in the beginning of this pregnancy, she spoke of an adoption family, a potential adoption, but she never spoke of that again. So that could be again, I guess we just have to wait and see.
hangers, and you don't play with hangers. Hangers are not toys. Okay? No, baby. You can't. Go ask her if you can play with the hangers. She's gonna tell you no. No, they're not toys. I told you no toys, okay? What is this? This is not gonna fit you. It's not gonna fit you, girl. It's not gonna fit you. It's not gonna fit you. It's not gonna fit you, Kailani. Kailani, girl, you need to chill. Hold on, guys. Let me put y'all. I gotta put these hangers up. Oh, can I get up? That's the question. I see you in your car. Let me put these clothes away. You got boogers? No, you don't. AJ, you gotta go pee pee?
Look at that. I cleaned up all the room.
Yeah, this is so adorable, this little space. But leave these hangers right here. We do not touch or play with the hangers.
The space all done.
Yeah, this space is so cute. Come on, let's go play. Come on, playtime. Let's play. What do you want, Mama?
Mommy, I want to clean that. Mommy, look I have.
No, give it to me. Do you have any more hangers? Because she's gonna get mad at us if you take the hangers, AJ. What, Kailani? Ooh, this is Mommy's fun. You like this song? Yeah. She's looking at me like, girl, no. Let me show y'all Kailani. Look at my baby. Don't mind the big red dot on her head, y'all.
Yeah, she's playing dress up. Can you play dress up at museums? I remember taking my kids to the children's museum, and I don't remember them being able to play dress up. I don't know, y'all. I don't know where she is. All we know is she ain't at her apartment in Texas.
Yeah, I see you. You look so comfy. Turn the light off. Mommy can't turn the. You crazy, girl? I won't get in trouble.
I agree, say Chi.
The lady who works here is gonna get mad at me. I can't. We can't do that. We can't mess with the lights, Mama. Come on. Let's go play. You want to go jump? Let's go jump. Come on. Let's have her jump. Hold on. Come on, let's jump. Let's
So Debbie Moore says they're at a place called Peekaboo Playland.
go in the jumpy house. Yeah, jumpy house. I can't jump with you. No, mommy too big. Mommy don't fit in the jumpy house. You go in there with your brother. Go in there with your brother, Mama. Okay, AJ. Ooh, AJ. Go in there. Go in there. Mommy,
Well, she definitely isn't at a shelter. I don't think they have bounce houses at shelters. I don't know. I've never lived in a shelter. So I don't know, but it appears that there is some type of bounce house. Well, wherever they are, there's a bounce house in there.
Can't go in there, baby. You go in there. I cannot go in there, girl. How do I turn it on? You're gonna do it. Oh, you're gonna do a big jump? Okay, do a big jump. Woo! See? That looks fun. Baby, I can't. You see my tummy? Mommy can't go in there. I got the baby in my tummy.
The baby and mom.
Here, you wanna sit with mommy? Baby, I cannot go in there. The lady's gonna get mad at me if I go in there. Oh my god, y'all. Wants me to go in there so bad. Here, you come over here and sit with mama. AJ, jump again. Jump again. Climb up there and jump again. Kailani, mommy cannot go. Okay, y'all. Sorry, my bad. Can y'all hear me? I don't know. AJ, leave your sister alone, okay? Her not jumping? Okay, she doesn't have to jump. Okay. Move out of the way, Kailani, so he can jump. He wants to jump. Okay, jump. Woo! Can y'all hear me? Yes or no? You can hear me? Okay, sorry, I got a phone call. Kailani, what is the matter? Is it nap time? Come here, Kailani. Mommy rock you. Come here. Come on, mama.
Okay, y'all. Per usual, she's doing her parenting on the internet. Olivia is by far the most performative fool I've ever seen in my life. Like, this girl is a mess. So I just wanted to show you guys. I didn't know where she was at. You know, a lot of you guys said the internet already clocked it. She's at some type of play place called Peekaboo something in California, down the street from where her mother lives. I don't think Olivia went there on vacation. I think she went there to have that baby. Why she chose to go to California to have a baby, when you haven't sought any medical care anywhere, and the few times you have went to see about this baby, it was in Texas. So like I said the other day, she's just going to show up to the hospital and be like, hey, can you birth my baby for me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you haven't established any care with a doctor. You just going to walk in there when your water breaks and let them birth your baby, which is like, again, I understand this is her sixth child, but you would thought she would have had more care and compassion with this birth along with the other births. Like, it's very odd. Like, you've been in Texas all this time that you're pregnant, and you chose to go to California. And typically when you're pregnant like that, when you're so far along, they don't advise you to fly because, you know, anything can happen and you're in the air. So the fact that she got on a flight, but this is the same woman that got a tattoo on her face when she was 5 or 6 months pregnant with AJ. Like, all of it is just so weird to me. I mean, people live weird, y'all. That's what we know. Okay. Kyrie, yeah. It, people do so much with that on the internet. Like, I don't be understanding half of what people be doing and what people are saying. Did she fly or did she drive? I don't know, sis. I don't know how she got to California, to be quite honest with you. Maybe she drove. She definitely needs her car, so maybe she drove. I don't know. Driving from Texas to California and you're 8 months pregnant is, yeah, that's wild. No labs, no prenatal care, nothing. Nothing. Uh yeah, rinse and repeat with Olivia is nothing new. That's why the person that said that these streets have been dead since she's been gone, I'm like, nah, we everybody over here functioning. I don't know what streets you've been watching, but we good over here. Okay. Oh boy. All right, y'all. That's my time, honey. Let me go and get up off of here so I can finish enjoying the rest of my Sunday. I want you guys to do the same. Again, thanks to everybody that came and left comments and engaged in the conversation on both these topics, on Peyton and Olivia. The situation with Peyton, I feel is diabolical. It's wild. It doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't put Peyton in any better light. And the situation with Olivia, like Latrice just said, it's rinse and repeat. Like it's constant. I just wish Olivia would just go somewhere and get situated, stabled. I remember a long time ago, and when I say long time, let me rephrase that. A few years ago, when Olivia was in Florida, I remember her saying that she has the type of job where she can live anywhere and do her job. And she literally meant that, because since then Olivia has bounced back and forth between California, Florida, and Texas for the last 4 or 5 years. And if she doesn't care about anybody, care about your children and give them some consistency. Yes, they are little, but they deserve to be in a consistent place. Like AJ just turned 4 and he's been to, I don't know, 3 or 4 different schools, and he's only 4. And that's the thing. You talked about strong mommy Chrissy like a dog, but you're literally wearing her same shoes at this point. You just got 3 less children than strong mommy Chrissy. All right, y'all. That's my time. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. And TMR gonna see y'all in the next one, honey. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.